Welcome to the use of multimedia in the classroom. I'll be your host for today's program, Mr. CDL. Let's meet our educational specialists of Group 15, Ms. Scott, Ms. Saw, Ms. Swartz, and Ms. Sancho. The educational specialists will be discussing these 4 questions for today's program.
Oftentimes, people perceive multimedia to be limited to videos and pictures. However, according to Pavitra, Athlingam, and Prakash 2018, multimedia has various forms which include the use of animation, text, and audio that are used for information and entertainment purposes. Teachers who use multimedia in their classrooms are afforded a number of advantages. Since multimedia allows students to be involved in the learning process and retain information for a longer period of time. It also caters for the need of every learner and makes difficult concepts easier to understand. Multimedia can be used in the classroom for a variety of reasons. Bhaskar 2013 proposes the following reasons. Personalized learning, which involves teaching students utilizing activities that are suitable for their learning styles. Collaborative learning has to do with using multimedia resources that encourages group learning and improving presentation skills. Multimedia has the capacity to allow both teachers and students to creatively present information.
Many multimedia learning resources are produced using computers and other related equipment. However, for this presentation, we are examining the PowerPoint or slideshow. We have identified 6 important steps. Steps 1 through 6 highlight the various processes involved in the production of a PowerPoint presentation or slide. Some of the important hints or guidelines to prepare quality PowerPoints are planning. You must plan what you intend to present to your audience. In your planning, it is important to be cognizant of the audience, the setting, and the message you intend to present. Always remember to speak in a clear and moderate tone using your natural voice. Always review your slides for grammatical and spelling errors and ensure that the colors blend correctly. Ensure that all the images you intend to use in your presentation are necessary so that they are not competing for the audience's attention. Remember to use a font that is easy to read from all angles. When presenting your PowerPoints, provide a brief overview at the beginning and in closing, review the salient points. Never turn your back on the audience. Always speak facing the audience when presenting a PowerPoint in a physical setting. It is also important to ensure that the monitor is positioned in such a way that the presenter or presenters can speak from it and not to it.
Internet versus intranet versus extranet. Internet. Borysenko referred to the Internet as a global network. It is a public network that allows persons to gain and share information worldwide. Secondly, intranet. Allen 2021 affirmed that the intranet is a private network solely created for employees of an organization. Similar to the Internet, except that access is limited to specific group or groups of persons. Finally, the extranet. Tully 1998 defines the extranet as a group of content shared by a well-defined group. Here, access is limited, but not only to employees, but also authorized persons outside of the company. Now let's examine the Internet, its advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, which are numerous. Firstly, we have instant messaging, which allows persons to connect with each other despite being apart. This can be done in various forms, such as email, WhatsApp, Zoom, among others. Secondly, we have online learning. This enables persons the possibility of working and collaborating with others from the comfort of their homes. Looking at disadvantages, firstly, we have additional financial constraint. In order to acquire internet connectivity, a device along with Wi-Fi connection or data is required, all of which are expenses that will be added to your list. Secondly, children are exposed to various forms of cyberbullying and also exposed to sexual content, for example, pornography. This in turn can affect their physical and mental health.
After a careful examination of the intranet, it was revealed that the intranet increases efficiency by reducing the occurrence of errors within the organization. It also prevents miscommunication since information is passed directly to employees within the organization. The intranet also has some disadvantages, which include the network can be easily hacked if firewalls are not properly installed. In addition, high security passwords are necessary to prevent unauthorized access to the organization's information. The extranet was also examined, and some of its advantages include an improvement in the quality of customer service since there is a direct and open communication between the organization and its customers. Further, it eliminates the middleman since the organization has direct contact with its trading partners. Some disadvantages include poor social relations among business associates such as suppliers and business partners, since all communication is conducted online. Lastly, in order to access the business information, internet service or connection is required.
In conclusion, we would have learned that multimedia aids have numerous advantages. Multimedia resources provoke the creative abilities of our students. Multimedia tools are a necessity in a classroom, so therefore we should all embrace multimedia usage in our daily lives to teach our children. Thank you for watching.